some breaking news coming in about Indian nationals in Sri Lanka. Amid the current situation in Sri Lanka, Indian nationals in the island nation have been requested to remain aware of the latest developments and accordingly plan their movements and activities. If required, Indian nationals can contact us. This is the message from the High Commission of India in Colombo, Sri Lanka. So our viewers from Sri Lanka who are watching us, that is a message from the High Commission. You can contact them. Abhishek, what is how safe is it for Indian nationals currently? Of course, in earlier years, we've seen anger against Tamils, but that is abated considering the entire nation has come together to battle the economic and political crisis. But when it comes safety-wise, how are Indian nationals placed in Sri Lanka currently?
Shilpa, it doesn't look like that the Indian nationals were targeted because they were Indian. However, there has been a report where Indian officer of working Sri Lankan High Commission was reportedly assaulted by a mob when he was somewhere around near the mob, and probably this is why the High Commission in Colombo has issued that statement that we were of the situation. Of course, wherever there is mob and there is sort of not order or rule of order, or there is an anarchic situation, people should avoid that space or that region. In fact, other embassies like Swiss embassy, US embassy, Chinese embassy, they have also issued certain advisory of this kind in the past. But India yesterday issued this advisory after one of its officers was attacked by a mob. We know that mob does not have a mind, so probably this would have been one of the incidents where somebody got caught between that situation, but probably it was not intended to target an Indian personnel, because this is what embassy has, High Commission has maintained, that people
Hopefully
should stay aware of the situation.
Interesting that you say that, because we also have Purnima with us. Stay with us. We have Purnima with us, who was there covering the protest, very much in the throes of the protest. Purnima, now we are finding out that one Indian officer was attacked during the protest. Perhaps, incidentally was just collateral damage in that mob. Did you find any anger directed towards Indian nationals when you were out there covering the protests?
Well, many protesters, in fact, have thanked India for the assistance they have provided during the unprecedented economic crisis. In fact, many of them, when we've asked them to choose between India and China, they prefer India to China, and they feel that India is trying to help Sri Lanka when in need, and therefore there's no anger directed at the Indian nationals there. In Sri Lanka, there are many Tamils also who joined the protests, and interestingly, the banners that we've seen in terms of the protest site at the Golf Face, there are banners in Tamil as well, talking about the people's struggle and the people's movement. So this is something that we have seen, where they've always had the opinion that India has been a very friendly nation and also trying to help Sri Lankans when in need. So no anger directed at Indian nationals. Their only anger directed so far has been towards the Rajapaksa family. And now with Ranil being chosen by the Rajapakshas as the interim president, and before that also as a prime minister, that's where the anger is directed towards. No anger towards Indian nationals and the country, because they feel that India is one of the few countries that's helping them when they are in dire need.
That's Purnima Murli. They're telling you that Sri Lankans now view India as a friend because we have been providing them with aid, in fact, even choosing us over China. Thank you very much for your inputs, Purnima. But I request Abhishek to stay on with us. We have some breaking news coming in